Good morning. It's day 2. I've just left the YHA and I'm setting out today to head to Keld, which is a place that I stayed at last year on the coast to coast. Day 2 of this walk is probably the hardest. It's about 12 miles and it's got quite a bit of elevation today. We go up and over what I believe is the 3rd highest peak in the Yorkshire Dales, so should be interesting. The weather looks as though it's going to be okay. Certainly bright and sunny this morning, so hope it stays like that. Just coming out the village now of Hawes. There's a little bit of road walking to start before we hit the footpaths. Black sheep. I think compared to yesterday, today is going to be a bit more desolate. There's not as many places that you're going to be passing through to pick up snacks, drinks, etc. Certainly is when I get to Keld. I think there might be one village that we might pass through today, but we'll see. I know it's going to be mainly farmland for most of the day, except for when we're going up over the top. Lovely start to the day, certainly brighter than yesterday. Still quite wet underfoot, but my feet are dry. I'm hoping it stays that way. Just come up to what looks like possibly used to be a house, farmhouse, rather than just a barn. There's a number of doors and windows. Black sheep and black lambs. First white lambs I think I've come across. I think I turn right here. And they're just looking at me as if to decide whether they're going to run away or whether I'm the farmer come to feed them. I had that quite a lot yesterday in the rain, where the sheep started to follow me through the fields as if I was the farmer and they were going to get fed. I think I head that way. Not sure that camera will pick it up. But yeah, yesterday I spotted some as well. Look, some quite low flying aircraft seem to fly down these valleys quite low. Problem is, by the time you hear it, it's gone past. So that looks like part of the disused railway line that I was on yesterday. Certainly looks like an old viaduct. I'm guessing it'd continue on back towards Hawes. There was an old station building with some coaches and things at Hawes, but I didn't go down and have a look yesterday. You don't go over the viaduct. We're going to pass under it. Load of tree planting taking place around here. But I'm heading this way. Section of road walking. Hopefully, I've been taking it a bit too steady this morning so far. Need to up the pace a little. So hopefully on the road get some pace back in the feet. So I'm about an hour in this morning, and I've stopped to take my jacket off. Waterproof. It's getting wetter just from the sweat, I think, rather than the rain today. It's quite bright and a lot warmer than yesterday, so yeah, I'll just put them in my bag, and just gonna take on some water and something quick snack before I continue on my way. I was hoping to sit on the bench, but unfortunately, yeah, that's not happening. So, found a bit of a wall, and just sitting here 5 minutes. So I've started a bit of an ascent. I'm heading up here. Continued to ascend, and I've met up with the Herriot Way again. Saw it a couple of times yesterday around Hawes. And the way that Herriot Way, when you come out of Hawes, you don't take the Herriot Way. It's actually a slightly longer trek, but yeah, so I think for most of the rest of today it is actually the Herriot Way through to Keld. I think that's a swallow that's just flown past. Just going to take on some more water. Yesterday I didn't have that many stops. I stopped for lunch. I stopped once in the afternoon, mainly because of the weather. There was nowhere nice to sit. It was just wet, but it's warmer today. Definitely need to be taking on water. So I've been following the footpath or track up, and ascended quite a way. It's nearly 12 o'clock, so I'll be stopping for a water and snack break soon. Beautiful views though across the Dales from up here. I've not seen any more planes. So I have seen a few black birds, but not blackbirds, flying around. So I wonder if they were grouse. There were swallows further back near some of the buildings, but out here, desolate, nothing. Up on the tops now, and this bit's paved. So I'm guessing we'll just follow this for a while. So, reason why I'm doing Herriot's Way, partly, used to train for doing the Cumbrian Way. So sort of a step up. Oh dear. I'll get back to you. So, try again. So, the reason I'm doing Herriot's Way is I was looking for a walk that I could do in 3 to 4 days. There's a bit of a training walk, and I've seen a few people do this walk on YouTube before, and I've done part of the walk before. So day 3 is one of the days on the coast to coast, so I thought I'd give it a go. Bought the book. There's also a website that has all the details on the Herriot Way, and the walk itself is based upon a walk that the author used to do with his son. So obviously Herriot Way is from James Herriot, from All Creatures Great and Small, and yeah, the author apparently used to do this walk with his son. The real life vet was from round, well, he was based around here, and a lot of the TV series have been filmed in this area as well. So yeah, hence the name. And I would say first day is quite a reasonable walk. You don't need to be overly fit, but this second day there's a reasonable climb. After that should be okay. Yeah, today's day 2 and it's part of the Pennine Way. I've been talking to someone and they did say that further back the actual Pennine route way out of Hawes is closed due to the road has been closed off. I think it's due to flooding or something, so there's a bit of a detour on that. But the Herriot Way doesn't start off from Hawes on the usual Pennine Way route anyway. That was a bit boggy. I think it's got through, but my feet are dry because I've got waterproof socks on. But got another ascent. I've seen this in the distance coming up for about the last half hour, and so I've got to the top of this bit, but there's no trig point. I think it must be over there somewhere. Get to there and I'll stop for some water once I found the trig. And it's gonna fell. So I've just got to the top of this section. I can't see any trig point. But I'm having to swap to using my phone because my camera for some reason just goes off after a few seconds. So probably gonna have a look at it in a bit. Can't see a trig point, but this is gonna fell. I'm guessing it's somewhere just up there, and that's the 3rd highest fell in the Yorkshire Dales. So this is the top Great Sugar Fell. rather windy up here, so it's probably picking up a lot of wind noise because I'm filming on my phone, not on the camera. Look at the views though from up here. And that's where I've just come from. It's quite muddy on the way down. We'll need to check the map shortly. I think I'm heading in that direction. I think Keld somewhere that way. There are some houses and bits and pieces down there, so hopefully it doesn't look too far, but it's probably about 4 or 5 miles. I've not been taking much video recently because I am having to use my phone. But yeah, I think that in the distance, that's Thwaite. I might be wrong, but I have a feeling that should come down this track and drop out onto a road. I know there's a road over there that comes down. It should meet up somewhere, so I think in about half a mile I should drop down onto that road. Hopefully. As long as I've gone the right way. But the weather's nice. Just been taking it steady. Just taking on some more water. Got enough water to last me till I get to Keld now. Looking forward to cooking a meal on the stove. I've got a pasta dish that I am looking forward to now. I'm starting to get a bit hungry. Unlike yesterday when I got to Hawes, I just didn't want to eat. Not hungry at all. I had to force myself to have something. But the motor on, and if I don't record anything between here and Keld, I shall pick up when I get to the campsite and I've got my tent up. And this is what I need to see. Keld. Should only be about 5 minutes from the campsite now. Been a long day. I've been feeling it. So, tent's up. Managed to grab a drink from the little shop here on the site. Even though it said it was closed, she still served me £10 for the camping, but the drinks were quite expensive. But tent's up. I'm gonna get my bed up and think about having some tea, and I'm gonna get an early night because I am tired. I am shattered. I think I'll actually go for a shower in the morning before I set off tomorrow. But that's it for today. End of day 2. I'm in Keld. The weather's held, but it's clouding over a bit and there's a bit of a breeze at the moment, but I'm hoping that it stays like this until morning, getting the tent down in the dry. But we'll see. I'm in no rush in the morning. Thanks for watching. See you again soon for day 3.